Rosie Place, and we're going to talk today a little bit about what they do and who it's for and how you can get involved. So, yeah, as we get going, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, Sharina,
Sure.
and your role here and what it is.
Well, thank you so much for coming to visit. My name is Sharina Gonzalez. I serve as the Director of Development for A Rosie Place for Children, which is where we're staying. So we are so excited. We actually are located on the west side of South Bend on Quince Road. We are licensed as a children's hospital because we want that level of care. But what we do is we serve families of medically fragile children. What is a medically fragile child? So those are going to be children who require skilled nursing for daily living. So if they need a breathing tube, if they have a feeding tube, if they need a really specific medication that not anybody can apply, they need nurses. So we actually offer the opportunity for them to come to us for a sleepover. So the children get to come to A Rosie Place to stay 3 to 10 nights. And in the meantime, the parents and the family members get a break from 24/7 care. So we are really grateful. We've been open for 14 years. And we are the only one in Indiana that offer what we do. There's only 6 in the whole U.S. that do what we do. So we're really a hidden gem here in Indiana.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, we hadn't heard of you, and this is pretty exciting to even hear about this and what it is. I know a stat you shared as we were doing the tour that was pretty fascinating to me was, I think you just said 6 in the United States, but yet in, I think you said the United Kingdom, for example, there's over 300 places like this. It's just really common. So this is something that not a lot of people know about. But yeah, it was a ton of fun. We walked in, see all the tropical stuff, the fish tank. We did the tour. The kids were having fun, and it was really, really cool to see. Is there anything else that for someone who, I'm guessing most people watching this are probably like, oh, I've never heard of the Rosie Place or this. I know you kind of touched on who it's for and what it is. Is there anything else you would want the community to know about?
Oh, yeah. So we do so many fun things with the children when they come to stay with us. So we have the opportunity to help them to have bubble baths. Some of them may have not for a long time because they've gotten big enough that their caregivers can't do that for them. So they can come to us and have that fun experience. They get to play with other children who are medically fragile. Again, a lot of times these children are not able to just go to a sleepover, and they don't get invited to sleepovers. And so this is our opportunity to give them that childhood experience. Along the way, we were really so touched to find out that art is a great way to connect with both verbal and nonverbal children. And so our nurses and our support staff would create art with them. And so we have actually really focused that as a piece of our programming to the point that we are excited to be announcing the construction of Heartworks Art Studio that will be coming later this year. So it is a really beautiful mission. Again, we serve families who have medically fragile children, and that is our goal, is to try to have more children, more days, get more people familiar with us. And so thank you so much for this opportunity so that we're able to talk about it and share it with the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was kind of another thing you just touched on there, and that we've also talked about is just the importance of community, and that's what we're passionate about here, and connecting with others. And I know you shared about the events and where these children can kind of interact with each other, and also the quarterly events where the families of these children can spend time together. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, what I'd like to end with is just how could someone out there watching who's like, wow, the Rosie Place, that sounds pretty awesome. I mean, of course, they can donate financially. We'll give links to where people can go to interact with your website or people on your team. But, what are some other ways the community can get involved with what you do?
Yeah, so, and I did fail to say one really important thing. This is no cost to families,
yes.
Okay? So please know that as you're sharing this with the community and the people that you know, this is no cost to them. And so that is the biggest thing, because we want this accessibility for everybody. So yes, the community's involvement is really so necessary as far as visibility, as far as fundraising. Again, yes, we want to please encourage everybody. Share this with 2 people that you know that maybe didn't know about us.
Yeah.
That is a really huge way that we can ask for help. Following us on social media, doing the same. Donations. We are pretty much philanthropic as far as the community, a little bit of government funding, but the way that we can really continue to do this and do amazing things with these kids is by means of the donation. So on our website, it's really quick links to do that. And then also volunteerism is a really great opportunity. We do a lot of events, so having people who want to pop in and help us do things is always a really great way to connect.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thanks for spending some time talking to us today, Sharina. We're excited to get the word out more about what you do. And
thank you.
yeah, everybody have a blessed day out there.
Thank you so much.